don't think you really know where your team is until you get to about midseason, mid-October. Play 5, 6, 7 games, match up against some different teams. See for real what your strengths and weaknesses are, and your opponents as well. So, what it looks like on paper and what it is in preseason and what it is in the regular season, I don't think they're all the same. People really start attacking you, you start attacking other people, you get a much better feel for what your problems are, maybe what your strengths are, how good they actually are. So, yeah, we'll see.
The always chatty Bill Belichick with some real truths, and it is a long season, and teams get better and get worse from the moment week 1 arrives until the moment the confetti falls at the Super Bowl. So, as we enter the 2022 regular season, it begins just 8 days from now. The team's giving off bad vibes. We did good vibes yesterday. This is the counterbalance. We're not being negative. We were positive yesterday. Today, bad vibes. Chris, you're up first.
I'm going to go right there. I'm going to stay in New England. I mean, it's just the vibes aren't great. And again, I like the way Mac Jones looked. I'm going to say that again. Mac Jones looked really good. He made a bonehead play in the game against the Raiders. There's no doubt. But, man, he looked quicker. His arm looks good, all that. The offense does not look the same. It does not. And now we have a guy that's an offensive line coach who's been on the defensive side of the ball all the time, and they're trying to go into a zone blocking scheme instead of the man blocking scheme that, brought them to 74 Super Bowls in 20 years. I mean, so there's that. It's not easy to replace. I don't care if Bill Belichick's your head coach or not. He's the greatest head coach in the history of sports. But Josh McDaniels knows more about offense and quarterback play than Bill Belichick right now. I mean, as far as being able to coach it, the day-to-day detail, creativity, all that, that's not easily lost. And then you throw in some, Tyquan Thornton, they got some speed finally. Oh, he's hurt. Oh, wait, the Wilkerson kid. Oh, damn, he's hurt too. We're looking forward to them and their weapons. So I'm going to go with them. It's the first time in forever that I can remember having this feeling about the Patriots.
I agree with you, and they were on my list. Another one at the top of my list, the Dallas Cowboys. Look, we've already established they're on that seesaw Viking-style roller coaster of playoffs, no playoffs, playoffs, no playoffs. Last year they were 12-5 and they won the division, unexpectedly better than we thought they'd be. And then bye-bye Amari Cooper. The Cedric Wilson gone. Who's going to step up and play receiver? They're still waiting for Michael Gallup. They had the injury to James Washington, the guy they signed from the Steelers.
Right.
They have the injury to Tyron Smith now, the offensive line. Who knows what Tyler Smith is going to do at left tackle. They seem to be stubbornly committed to Ezekiel Elliott in the running game. Tony Pollard's going to get some work at slot receiver. I don't know. And like you said yesterday, last year the defense was artificially perceived as being great because it didn't take much to be better than the Mike Nolan debacle of 2020. Will it still be as good this year, especially with Randy Gregory gone? So I just think that we get a lot of hype, we get a lot of bluster from the ultimate showman and carnival barker and Jerry Jones. When you start playing the games, you see what the reality is, and I have a feeling it's not going to be as good for the Cowboys as they want us to think.
Yeah, I feel you there too. They were definitely on my list. I don't know what to think of them. I don't, and you laid it out perfectly. And then I think you couple on the first preseason game against the Broncos, there's holding everywhere like there was last year with pass interferences and all that. I mean, so they're definitely one of those teams that I question, and I'm just not sure exactly where they're going to be when it's all said and done at the end of this year. Seattle Seahawks are the next one I'm going to go with.
Damn it.
Yes, sorry.
2 days in a row you've taken my second pick.
Boom. Yes. Yeah, I got to go there. I mean, we've just discussed it too many times here. And the quarterback battle, that seems weird. I mean, the guy throws like 3 interceptions in a game, 2 of the worst ones you'd ever going to see a guy who's been around the NFL throw, and they're going, hey, it's still a competition. It just seems weird. The play's been sloppy in every game. We watched the Monday night game against the Bears, right? I mean, there was penalties, false starts, holdings. I mean, it was everything. Just to where you go, whoa, okay. I mean, so what is there to jump on there? And then, of course, I think just the overall roster to go with it, I don't get a lot of good vibes there in Seattle at all.
And you throw on top of it that there is a very real perception that Jody Allen, who inherited the reins after her brother Paul died. It's just a matter of time before that team gets sold. So they're in kind of a weird, rudderless period now. And Pete Carroll, is he on the hot seat? Is John Schneider on the hot seat? Do they keep him around and let the next owner make a decision? I think by 2 years from now, when the 2024 regular season begins, they'll be for sale or may be sold. We'll see. But that's another reason to just have a weird vibe right now about the Seahawks. I'll go with the Browns. How can you not go with the Browns with Deshaun Watson and everything about that and
no
what it's
question.
going to do to this team? They can change it. It's up to them. They go out there with Jacoby Brissett and maybe get hot and win some games. They got a tough start to the season, and there are clearly bad vibrations because there's been bad news around Watson that has dominated the offseason.
Yes, and then your starting quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, right, doesn't play the first 2 preseason games and then plays in preseason game number 3, and it doesn't look all that sharp. And like playing against the number 2 defense, it takes like to drive, I'm guesstimating here because I did watch the film. I just can't 5 drives before they really do anything. So it's weird. Yeah. They've done this to themselves. They literally were like, hey, wait, we want to get off bad vibes here in the preseason. So we probably should have picked them first, but it was so obvious. We just let it sit there.
One more round of our draft of the teams giving off bad vibes to counterbalance yesterday's draft of the team giving off good vibes. Chris, who do you have?
Well, there's not like a ton of other ones. I think we hit the obvious 4, at least in my opinion. And you got to work hard to get bad vibes in training camp, really. Here's one I'm going to give you a little bit, though. The Denver Broncos. It's not that they're bad vibes, but they're not good vibes. I don't know. We're all just going, well, they got Russell Wilson. They're going to be good. And I just go, well, okay. I'm not sold on that. It's good secondary. Vic Fangio's not easy to replace on the defensive side of the ball. Who's special in the front 7? I know Cortland Sutton has shown he can be awesome, but man, we got to see it again here. KJ Hamler, I don't know. Jerry Jeudy has shown a little bit, but we don't know. O-line's middle of the road. So I just feel like we're all just giving them it, and they haven't looked all that impressive in preseason. So that's where I'm not sure about them.
All right, you said it, not me. All I said was let's ride. I got to go with the Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets.
Yeah.
Poor Jets.
I know.
Poor, pathetic, hapless Jets. I feel
it's like bad luck vibes.
And it's just, look, they got the Bills, they got the Patriots, they got the Dolphins. It's the Jets, the Jaguars, and the Texans that are the 3 teams in the toughest spot in the AFC. Maybe the Jaguars. Yes. You had them on the good vibes draft yesterday, but the poor Jets.
I know.
I feel like that. At
Lose
least
your quarterback.
They have a Super Bowl trophy from 50 years ago.
Yeah, right. Lose your quarterback. Yeah, I mean, you're hapless Vikings don't.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.